It's New Year's Eve. I'm James McAvoy.
I'm Michael Fassbender.
Welcome to the Graham Norton Show.
Thank you very much. So did everyone have a nice Christmas? Yeah! I thought as much. It's over so quick, isn't it? Seems like only yesterday I was putting the tree up. It actually was yesterday. Did anyone wake up Christmas morning and find an old man with a beard at the bottom of their bed? Because if you did, sorry about that. I got drunk, forgot where I lived. I'm joking, of course. I took things very easy this year. I limited myself to just one nice bottle of wine that I got delivered to my house. Yeah. It was delicious. 2016. Wow. It will go down in history as a year of world-changing events. We voted to leave the EU. Donald Trump became US president. And you could, at that point, we felt, well, at least nothing else that disturbing could happen in politics. We were wrong. Brexit, Trump, Ed Balls. When will the world learn? Don't give us a vote. Don't trust us. Listen, we've got some great guests joining us tonight to help see the year out. Later on, we'll say hello to two of my favourite people of the year. Irish Olympic rowing heroes, Gary and Paul O'Donovan will be here. If you've seen them, you'll know them. I can't wait to meet them. They're just fantastic. And like all good New Year's Eve parties, it'll all go Pete Tong at the end. Yes, Pete Tong and the Heritage Orchestra are here. Yeah. But let's get some guests on. He's one of the nation's favourite comedians and will be kicking off 2017 with a new series of Room 101. It's always a pleasure to welcome back Frank Skinner. Hey. Hello, sir. Lovely to see you, Frank Skinner. No Hogmanay is complete without a Scotsman on the sofa. We love this BAFTA-winning actor as Professor X in the X-Men movies, and now he's in the psychological thriller Split. It's James McAvoy! Hey! Woo! Hello, sir. Lovely to see you. Have a seat, do. This French actress has starred in films like Inception, The Dark Knight Rises, and an Oscar-winning turn in La Vie en Rose. It's bienvenue and bonne année to Marion Cotillard! Woo! Hello! How are you? Nacho is kissing, saying hello. And he's played everyone from X-Men's Magneto to Steve Jobs to Macbeth, and now he's kicking ass in the new action fantasy Assassin's Creed. It's Michael Fassbender! Yeah. Hello! How you doing? Lovely to see you. Come in, sit down. Look at that sofa. It's like a joke, though. It's like an Irishman, a Scotsman, an Englishman, and a French actress walk into a bar.
It's a great lineup, but this is what Ringo must have felt like. These were the other ones.
You stop it, Frank. You stop it. Your movie career is ahead of you.
Yeah.
Now, did everyone have a nice Christmas?
Amazing.
Magical.
Yeah.
Marion, what was the best present you got?
Salt and pepper.
Very nice. Always, you can always use salt.
Music or seasoning?
Yeah, absolutely.
What? Music or seasoning?
Music.
Come on, salt and pepper, mix it up one time.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody? Let's talk about
Nobody.
sex.
It was just...
Nobody.
It was not music.
And actually, now, your English is flawless, but if there's any problems with anything anyone's saying, Frank Skinner happily speaks fluent French.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Do you?
Well, it's been my New Year's resolution to learn French since 1986. I call it the French Resolution. So I have had lessons. I've got all the books, the tapes, and I go hard at it until about mid-February, and then I get... You know what it's like with French.
Well,
It falls away. It's a beautiful language. You know, one of my favourite phrases is... I don't know if you're familiar with this, but it's called tout le monde sur le balcon.
I'll see you on the balcony. Or the whole world.
Are you talking about boobs?
Yes. Or perhaps you'd like to explain it, Marion.
Yeah, well, but it's not the exact sentence.
No.
Your
well,
book,
I didn't imagine
get rid
for a
of it.
second it would be.
Il y a du monde au balcon.
OK.
There are a lot of people on the balcony.
Yes. Oh. It's what, if a woman's got a low-cut dress on, that's what French people say.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people on the balcony tonight.
They're all wanting the fact, though.
Yeah. I love it, though. I've used it many times. Wrongly, as it turns out.
Listen, we are... I mean, we can't lie. We are recording this a little in advance. So what will you actually be doing on New Year's Eve? Are you going to be in Ireland? Or are there German traditions?
I'm going to try and be on a beach, if I can make it.
You're Magneto. You'll be fine.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, because in your household, because your father's German, did you have kind of German New Year's traditions and things?
Not really. I guess the main difference is that you open your presents on Christmas Eve as opposed to Christmas morning.
Oh, OK.
But New Year's, most of the time I was actually working in the restaurant because my parents had a restaurant, so New Year's Eve we were doing that, which was a family event of sorts.
Of sorts.
I once spent New Year's Eve alone, and I went out onto the balcony, actually, She was a fabulous woman. No, a real And I could hear people singing Auld Lang Syne, and I was on my own in my darkened flat, and I realised I was actually doing that. It was such a sad thing.
Really sad, slow Gangnam Style.
Hey, listen, well, I'm glad we've cleared up what we're all doing. So let's talk about our first film tonight. Michael and Marion together in Assassin's Creed. It's based on a video game, but apparently 100 million copies of this game have been sold. So you only really need a few of those people to go to your movie.
That's what I said.
So you'd never played the game before?
No.
Marion?
No.
Have you played it now?
I have. But
I haven't.
But was it helpful? No.
Yes. It was helpful for me because basically there's a lot of parkour in the game, which is, I guess, kind of urban gymnastics.
Yeah.
And so it's a lot of that. And basically the action takes place in the regression. We go back to 15th century Spain, Spanish Inquisition. And so by hooking up to this machine called the Animus, we can... it's sort of like, a genetic DeLorean. It's like a genetic time machine that allows you to go back to various times in history and, through your ancestor, relive their experiences.
And
so Marion's trying to locate...
You're kind of more the sciencey person.
Yes.
Here comes the science part.
The science part is working with the Animus and using people as Callum Lynch, played by Michael, to help her reach this goal and finding the apple of Eden, where the code she's searching for is.
And Michael Fassbender, you learned some special skills, I believe, for this film.
That's right. As I was saying, the parkour elements. So I got to perfect the roly-poly.
Now, you must have known how to do a roly-poly at one time in your life.
That you could do one?
Not now. I'm 53. But when I was 13, I could do a roly-poly.
You think you can do a roly-poly?
No, because I have tried.
That's right.
It? I don't know what it's
Like a
Roly-poly,
forward
it's a head over heels thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
Do you want to see?
Oh, yes, yes.
Of course.
Well, I might tear the suit, though. That's the problem. You have to do it with me.
But
I'm
I
going to show you
can't
that.
do it.
Yes, you can.
No, I will look. No, I will look.
Come on.
No, I will look. No, I will look. I will look like... 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 I will It will look like abuse. No, it will look like abuse in a nursing home. It will look like you've dragged someone out of bed and you're kicking them down the corridor.
We have to show Marion
Okay.
how exactly it works.
You do it
Please
first.
do.
Okay, you do it first.
So basically,
Remind
I'm
me.
going to end up off the stage.
Don't do that. But are you going to do a really fancy one?
No, so basically you have to keep your hand.
I could never do that. Never do that.
Wait, try it.
No, I used to do. I thought you were just going to do that thing where you do that and then just roll over.
No, but then you hurt yourself.
I could never do that.
But if you place your forearm down first and then tuck your head over.
I can't do that.
Try it.
I'll die. This is awful. What about so?
I'll just stand here in case you go off the edge.
But I wasn't really paying attention. So you.
Yeah, so you hand, forearm,
Yes.
and then tuck your shoulder over and stay on that side. Don't go straight down your spine. But hand, arm, and just tuck your head over.
Okay, so
Don't think about it too much.
hand. Hang on. Hand, arm,
Yeah.
and then I just go over.
This bit here.
Yeah.
Hand, this bit, and then just roll over.
Okay. So I won't get over.
Yeah, you will.
That wasn't it. That wasn't it.
That was amazing.
New Year's
That's not
resolution.
going to be in the show.
I got to see something there from a third person's point of view of something that I've been a part of many, many times, which was I'm sitting to Michael like, I don't think I can keep going. And you're like, yeah, you can. Just really quietly and confidently telling you can, and so you do.
It looked like an advert for injury lawyers for you. Have you had an accident at work?
Yes, I have. No, because the two of you work together, so you have kind of done kind of fights and
We've actually fought each other.
We have, yes.
Yeah.
A couple of times.
Basically...
But you have noticed that Michael's fights in a particular way.
No, he makes certain noises when he fights.
Oh.
Yeah.
This again.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what you're talking about? Why? What
Yeah,
did you know?
because he works out all the time on set and he makes a lot of noise.
Well, when I've boxed with Michael, never boxed with Michael, but I've been sort of around Michael while he's on the pads, and then we take it in turns on the pads. And you sound like Ricky Hatton. In that, you sound like you're having it off with somebody. But, like, really energetically, you're like... It's quite...
My model was always Monica Seles. I don't know where the Ricky Hatton came from. Yeah, I don't know. I'm vocal when I sort of... It helps me breathe, to be honest.
Yep.
That's why I do it.
To make the noise.
Yeah.
But does he make the noise all the time, Marion?
Yeah, and sometimes you don't really know what he's doing.
Don't you, Marion?
When you check
It all
on
burns calories.
when you tap on his toilet door and you say, what are you doing in there? Does he go, I'm working out?
I didn't remember this. Yeah.
You guys have talked about the X-Men set, the games you play, and like the last X-Men.
That's my constipation look.
But in this last X-Men movie, you did a new game, which just none of these games sound fun to me, but you obviously like them.
Well, you kind of get sort of drawn into them. It's not that they're sort of that enjoyable. They're quite nerve-wracking at times.
Like the slapping game just sounds like because you're just slapping people.
The game is that you do a shot, don't you?
Yeah.
And then right after you take the shot, you get slapped in the face.
Yeah.
I know.
So wait a minute. So do you buy the person the shot, they drink it, and then you slap them?
What are you talking about? What?
Yeah.
It's New Year. People are buying me drinks. No, it's just, you don't need to buy. You pour it each and you both have one and you both get hit. Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I know.
Fun!
I know. Although it did lead to employment for me, which was good.
Oh, how did this happen?
We were all, remember that party we were at in San Diego at Comic-Con?
Didn't you knock someone out there?
Shut up.
James is never coming on the show with Michael again.
Anyway, during the particular...
I've never felt less male.
During the particular open-handed strike that you're talking about. The director of the film that I'm on to talk about tonight, Split, M. Night Shyamalan, saw all that going down, and he was like, "Hey, that's the bald guy that I should get for my film." And so he invited me over and was like, "Hey, man, I like your style. Do you want to come and have a chat sometime?" I was like, "Okay, cool. See ya." And then we made a movie with each other because of that moment.
That's amazing. Well, I can sort of see why, because actually we should talk about it. The new movie, Split, and it's a terrific kind of creepy thriller, and it does play into that lunatic you were in the bar that night.
Right.
Because you play a very complicated character.
Aye. No, I do. He's a guy who suffers from dissociative identity disorder. So he has, within one body, 23 people share that body. And during the film, as much as the advertising material says James McAvoy will play 23 people, I don't. The character's got 23, I play 9. But that's still quite impressive when you think about it, OK? I even said to the people at Universal, I went, you might as well say James flies in this movie, and then I don't. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm a bit like, whatever. But part of it is that he has to take some young girls and they are to, in some way, energise him. So it sounds really creepy and horrible.
No, it is creepy and horrible.
But it's also really funny as well.
Do you get more money for playing someone with multiple personality disorder?
I actually...
Because they get 9 characters out of you for the same money.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, you do 9 times the amount of work for just not very much pay, but... Don't get me wrong, it was nice pay. You know, it was a very low-budget film, but it's still nice pay.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you've got 9 times the amount of characters to build in the same amount of time it usually takes you to struggle to make one. So there was times where I was really worried, and there was times where I was a bit scared. But yeah, the director's an amazing director, and he's one of the most sort of clued up on his own stuff that I've ever worked with, you know, so that was actually really helpful.
Because when you won the Oscar, Marion, for Edith Piaf in La Vie en Rose, which is an amazing performance, but I've heard you in interviews talking about, which seems unlike, but that was a character you couldn't shake.
Yeah, that was the first time I had trouble getting rid of her, which I was very ashamed of, I have to say, because I thought, it's a job, I'm an actress, I shouldn't be affected by any of my roles, but I had spent 6 months, more than 6 months with her, and I really entered another dimension. I didn't see my friend and family for this amount of time because when I would see them, they would find me weird, and I didn't like it. And, well, first of all, I was weird because I was shaved. My eyebrows were shaved and my hair was shaved. But, yeah, it took me a while to just... Because the thing, when you do a movie, you spend a lot of time with this person you fell in love with, in a way. And then the last cut is, I mean, you'll never share... you know, your life with this person anymore. So sometimes it can be kind of brutal, but I'm fine now.
Well, not to traumatise you, but watching the movie, it is unbelievable that it's not you singing, that you lip-synced everything.
That was the hardest part of the preparation, actually. It's very technical. It's super boring. One part was not that boring because I wanted to take singing lessons, even though I wouldn't sing, but I needed to learn her technique, and I wanted to learn how to position my tongue, how to position myself, the breathing and everything, because it had to be realistic. If you don't believe I'm singing, then you can throw the movie in the garbage. I mean, it's pretty horrible.
Can I say I'm gutted? I absolutely thought it was you singing in the movie. It's so convincing. I cried so much at that film.
It's a really good film. And then Graham asked, hopefully, can you still do the lip-syncing?
I don't know.
If we play a bit, can you think you can do it? It's in French, what will we know?
I know, but I had, because my teeth, I mean, the teeth I have in the movie are, you know, I wore this, I don't know how you call it, a dentier, or the teeth thing.
Yes,
I had
dentures.
Dentures.
Wallies?
What?
We would call them Wallies up the road.
Wallies?
Wallies, not Wallies, Wallies.
Wallies.
Wally's. Wally's.
Wowie.
I'm not the only one who doesn't understand.
If we play a bit and you try it, if it's terrible, we'll cut it out. And if it's marvellous, we'll all clap and cheer.
Perfect. It's like the roly-poly.
Yeah. Come on.
But the thing is,
Okay, so
you know, there's a whole physicality that comes with it, and I'm pregnant. I mean,
are you standing or sitting? Sitting.
Oh no, I will sit.
Oh,
Are
sit.
you kidding already?
Okay,
Already
okay.
sitting? It's like.
So we've got. I think what we've got lined up is towards the end of Je ne regrette rien. Okay.
Can I have a vodka?
No, you can't.
Yeah, she'll do a shot.
No, I can't.
Okay, roll it there, roll it.
Rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. Car ma vie, car mes joies, aujourd'hui, ça commence avec toi.
It's so weird.
That was so good.
So weird. But you know, because this face, I mean, it's. That was so weird.
But you could see it in your eyes and everything was fabulous. That was really good.
I've gone a bit. I'll be honest. I honestly have. That was beautiful.
It was amazing.
I love Edith Piaf. I have a signed record of Edith Piaf on my wall. I went to her grave in Paris to put flowers on her grave. I think she's amazing. So that was... I am actually a little bit too.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Frank Skinner is back with a new season of Room 101. And presumably it's a winning formula. You're not going to change it. It's the same formula.
No, this is series 6 of this particular form of it. So, no, it does well. So we're milking it.
Just in case,
yeah.
Marion, do you know what Room 101 is?
I've heard about it.
Okay. So you know that it's...
Pretty cool.
It is.
Yeah, you pick things.
It's-
You pick things you hate, and then I put them in a vault
Yeah,
if you argue your case
amazing.
well.
What are some of the things that go in Room 101 this time?
Catherine Tate chose minimizer bras, which I know. Who knew?
Anyone?
I didn't know that. Though I actually wear minimizer pants. Now, the idea is if a woman has got tout le monde sur le balcon...
Still
that's
wrong.
an approximation.
Still wrong.
She can wear something that squeezes all that in and redistributes. It's a sort of communist theory. Redistribution of wealth. So it gives you like it gets rid of your back ripples and everything. It just moves. It moves stuff about. I didn't know
did that go in Room 101 or not?
I know. I fought it. I think. Nigel Havers wanted to put Christmas in.
Wow.
But, you know, Haver's got to hate.
I mean, that was better than that.
I know, you get used to it.
And obviously, Room 101 very popular, but you did... This is terrible story, but you did have an incident at a charity event.
Yes, what I did was it was a very good cause, and I put up 4 tickets to come and see the recording of Room 101, and the auctioneer said, right, well, let's start at £1,000. Come on, £1,000. Come on. Now, when the auctioneer is saying, come on, the first bid, and then I realised that the horror of putting something up that no one wants. Anyway, somebody did, to be fair, they eventually did pay £1,000 with a lot of moral blackmail, so I sort of felt OK. And then afterwards, a guy came up to me and said, that was terrible with the tickets. I said, yeah. He said, just don't feel bad about it. He said, a lot of these people, they weren't living here in the 90s, so they don't know who you are. That is so tough. A woman came up to me and said, my husband, he loves you. Can I have a photo? And I said, well, yeah, sure. So I did the photo. She said, he loves you. She said, I'm not interested in cars. Right, it's one of the Top Gear, but which... And then her mate said, what are you taking a picture of him for? And she said, well, you know, Top Gear. She said, no, he's that comedian bloke. And she actually deleted it in front of me. She could have kept that just for the anecdote, you know. And it was that loser, but not... Wasn't even going to tell her husband it had happened.
And listen, very quickly, your other show, it's the Portrait Artist of the Year. So the landscape's done.
On Sky Arts. I present it with Baroness Joan Bakewell. I wish I had a story about us wrestling behind the scenes or doing weights.
Doing shots and slapping each other.
It's an amazing programme. Celebrities come and get painted by our artists. And they get 4 hours to paint these people, and they produce the most brilliant stuff. It's absolutely amazing. And I love it. I love watching them paint, and I love... You get a chance to really stare at the celebrities. You know, they sit there, and... Because, I mean, I would love now to just take 10 minutes out and really stare at you guys. But... but you can do it on this show. And the prize is that the winner, the one who's, after all the heats and stuff, wins, gets a £10,000 commission to paint a much beloved person, and that then hangs... on this occasion, it hangs in the National Gallery of Ireland. So they're actually moving a Vermeer to put this painting in. So it's a really big, serious thing. And can I tell you that the person who's going to be hanging in the National Gallery of Ireland is Graham Norton.
Wow. Is that not supposed to be a secret, Frank?
Well, I am revealing it tonight. We can't say who won it, but a person who won it went and painted...
Painted me? Yeah. No, and I haven't seen it yet, so, yeah, I'm smiling now.
Is it a nude? Is it a nude?
No, yes, it's a nude, yeah. Vermeer won, so I was really lucky. Now, talking of portraits, we've talked about this on the show before. James and Michael, there was... I don't know if you know this, Marion, but James and Michael, for some reason, they inspire a lot of fan art.
I'm really curious.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how it's evolved from
Well, it hasn't evolved a lot.
Oh.
We're just... For the end of the year, we thought we were going to make a bit of fan art with James and Michael. But just to remind ourselves of the sort of quality we're aiming for, here are some examples. I think we've shown these before. This is just a lovely one. Just in case you're confused, Marion, that's Michael, that's James.
Yeah.
Michael looks like he's put poison in that cherry. You will notice a theme in the pictures, Marion. So there's James and Michael. Here they are in... Oh, funny enough, they're on a balcony.
That's sweet. Blowing bubbles.
For the moment. And then the classic, James and Michael in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's...
I remember that one.
I'm going, Michael, will you go for a brownie or a fairy cake?
So, we threw this out to the audience to see what scenarios they would like to see the two of you in.
Right.
So, where is Victoria Godfrey? Where's There's Victoria. Look at Victoria. Now, look at Victoria. She's lovely. She's wearing a necklace. She's got a nice top on. This is what she wants to see. She shut her eyes and she thought, this is what I want to see. I want to see Michael entering an airplane toilet and turning around with a wink, and James following behind with a coy McAvoy smile. That's what she wants to see.
Can I ask something?
Yeah.
Just seeing as... and what's your name again?
Victoria.
Victoria. Seeing as you see this, and you've revealed your secret, Victoria's secret... what? Look, quite often guys are like, oh, I'd love to watch two women go at it and all that kind of stuff. And then when I've said to women, would you like to see two guys go at it? And they're always like, no. But you bucked the trend. Is that actually something women ever actually want to see but just won't ever tell me? That they actually want to see two guys go at it?
Just you two.
Oh, just you two. Yeah. It's not generic.
Okay.
Yes. If myself and Frank go at it, I don't think the audience are that interested. Where's Naomi Higgs? Oh, there's Naomi Higgs. Now, Naomi Higgs, we asked you for an idea for some artwork. She began to type and couldn't stop. And this is all from her. Michael loves to exercise. We know that's true. However, James likes to eat cake. Michael is getting a little tired of James being so lazy. He's even starting to get a little fat. So Michael decides to sign James up to a Zumba class.
I'm in.
James rocks up in the most ridiculous outfit Michael has ever seen. That's the last time Michael will ask James to exercise. She wrote that down. Where's Matthew Rouge? Where's Matthew Rouge? Well, there's Matthew. Now, Matthew thought long and hard about it. Matthew would like to see the two of you like apes, picking and eating fleas off one another's backs.
And spooning.
Oh, and spooning, of course. Where's Peter Imbong? There's Peter Imbong. Peter would like to see James and Michael on a tandem bike. Oh. Nice. It's lovely. It's romantic. It's lovely.
Working together.
Working together. Yes, yes.
I like the gorillas. Maybe the gorillas on the bike.
Yes, yes, you can pick fleas off each other on the bike. Yeah. Perfect.
And maybe we were driving through Frog so you can do Gorillas in the Mist.
I like it. It was high concept. It was high concept. Well, we've got a tandem bike. So if you bring in the green screen, we'll put you on the streets of Paris. Okay.
Oh,
so
Christ,
if you go over to the bike, okay, two of you, and I think for once James should be at the back. There you go. No, there is a theme about it. You're never at the back in the fan art. Okay.
Listen, we've talked about this last time.
I know. Hang on.
What is this? Why is my got a scarf coming out of his arse?
Oh, because you put the scarves on, so it looks like you're going fast.
That's right.
You see? You wind the scarves around. Hang on. Here you go. Oh. There you go. Lovely, lovely. Okay. So. Oh, Jesus!
Can we see if we can try the
Okay. So, can we have our romantic background now, please?
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
Look, and I've got this fabulous. Look at this. This is make it romantic.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, now, okay, and now be cycling. Pretend to be cycling, but don't actually cycle. Can you see? Take the picture. Beautiful. Well done. Very good. Oh, we did it. Yeah, you're good. Put them down there. Sit down. Thank you very much for doing that. That was a disaster.
Yeah.
Okay.
That won't ever be in the show.
And by the way, the people who do this fan art just love it when we show it on the show. What does it matter? They're out tonight. They'll be at parties. Right, it is New Year's Eve, and looking back, there have been some good things this year. There have. Including, of course, the Rio Olympics. I mean, Britain had its best Olympics ever, so well done to Team GB. But for me, and lots of other people, it was two young Irish guys who really stole the Olympics. They won silver for rowing, and you've probably seen this, but in case you haven't, here they are reacting to their win.
Lads, listen, Paul, what has the last few hours been like for you?
I've been shook enough now, to be honest, since the racing. I'm a bit tired now and the legs are like jelly, but yeah, I suppose we did a bit of celebrating and did the podium thing and got to put on the podium pants as well, so that was quite nice, and saw the mother and the father and a few other people and took a few pictures and that, and then I had to go and do this doping control thing, so I was there for an hour or two trying to take a key then into a cup for them, so I have to about 10 litres of water as well, so it's full up now, to be honest. Gary's had great crack, though, anyway.
Yeah, he's been busy there. I was running around having a great time signing photographs and autographs and taking pictures, and it was all well and good, you know. We'll be fairly tired now. We haven't had a bite to eat since 2 hours after the weigh-in. We had a bread roll with some Nutella. And I'm fairly hungry now, but I believe they're on their way with some pizzas for us.
Very good. They're here tonight. Please welcome Gary and Paul O'Donovan. Just shut down a little bit that way. Here they are. Hello. Come in. Hello. Lovely to see you. There you go. Sit. Very good. Welcome, Gary and Paul. Congratulations. That's fantastic. So did you bring your medals with you? No. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you might be wearing them.
No,
Kind of. Oh, no, they're just casually in the back pocket.
There we go,
Look, these are proper Olympic medals. Wow. Marion, have you seen an Olympic medal?
I actually did. Yeah.
the French lads beat us.
Oh, was it French people beat you? Oh, the French got gold.
We'll have to go after them, boys.
Is there anyone in Ireland who hasn't seen those medals? they look like being round the block, those medals.
They're fairly tattered, yeah.
And of course, now, Michael, down in Killarney, word must have reached you of the O'Donovan brothers.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I wasn't in Killarney at the time, but everybody knew about it. That's for sure, yeah.
And Marion, watching that clip, could you understand the accents?
Nothing, not a word. I understood since. Just that word. I was like...
The movie set with Michael with his thick Kerry accent.
So listen, because the people loved the interviews you did during the Olympics, but like you guys knew you were being funny while you were doing the interviews.
I don't know.
I think it was funny because they were being themselves.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, we weren't trying to be serious, like, but
Yeah.
it just, yeah.
You did
Just kind of happened that way, like.
You did seem very happy to be in Rio.
I was quite serious about the whole situation, though. Everything we told us the truth, like.
Yeah.
And you have to understand, like, people ask us these questions all the time after races. It just so happened they put a camera in front of us in Rio.
And also, you won a silver medal, so suddenly
Well, yeah,
everyone was
yeah,
interested.
yeah.
But the great thing is, like Ireland has never won any medal in rowing before, have they?
Well, not at the Olympics. No, they have a few World Championship
Yeah.
titles, all right, but it's the first Olympic medal, yeah.
Woohoo! Very good. And the interview where you talked about your approach to the race, the phrases you used in that. So explain to the people what you said in that. Do you know the one?
What did
we say?
About going A to B fast as you can.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tis a fairly simple sport, like. There's a start line and a finish line. And you walk on the...
Quite complicated here, like.
People do complicate it, like. And you,
Just, yeah.
your man says go at the start and there's a hooter at the finish, and if you can get from go to the hooter, then...
Go bull like.
And then this thing about closing your eyes and pull like a dog.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that phrase, who came up with that?
That was Paul.
That was my, yeah.
Pull like a dog, is that a phrase?
No. There's no, apparently, yeah.
Because it's everywhere now in Ireland.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, like you'd be walking down the street there in Dublin or somewhere and a fella would shout across the road at you like, pull like a dog.
Pull like a dog, yeah.
Best ever.
Someone just heard it.
Lads would be encouraging inside in a nightclub to close your eyes and pull like a dog.
Have you ever had a member of your desired sex tell you to pull like a dog?
The questions are getting harder now. But wasn't there a guy came up to you in a?
That's right, some fella came up to Paul inside in a nightclub in Skibbereen, like, and he had...
Oh, tattoo, yeah. Like, right, proper, like, ink tattoo, like, crosses full forearm saying pull like a dog. Yeah. I was like, that was nuts, like, so...
Yeah. He may live to regret that.
Probably away there.
Marion, it's just as well. It's just as well. You're missing nothing. So now we've got a picture of you. This is the day you came back to Skibbereen.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, an amazing event. Because if you haven't been to Skibbereen, a lot of people won't have been to Skibbereen. You know, it's not a big town. How many people live
There's a small little town. The population is about 1,500 people, and they're saying there was about 15,000 turned up to the homecomings. The town wasn't crazy, like, yeah.
And presumably, you're never going to have to buy a drink again.
It depends, like.
I know you would.
You know, at home, we're the same two fellas, like, down in Skibbereen, and they'd have no respect for anything down there, like. The silver medal is nothing, so... Yeah, no, yeah, we get charged away in Skibbereen anyway, that's no problem.
And suppose because, you know, sport is a lot of discipline, a lot of training, and now that there's kind of all the kind of the fun side of things, the, you know, travelling around, you know, people recognise you, moving up to your nightclubs.
The Graham Norton show, that kind of stuff.
Exactly, look at you now. And so is it going to be harder to kind of get back in the boat?
No, it's the same. You just put the boat down in the water and sit in. Mikey fans blocking the way. Sometimes we just ask them to move out the way and with a pleasing thanks and all that.
Because Frank, do you row?
I did row recently. In a rowing boat. I crashed into the side of a swimming pool. With
Where the hell were you rowing?
With four... It's a very posh hotel. And the people look... You know the way posh people look posh, even in swimming costumes? You just know, before they speak. And I said, can you help me, please? I'm stuck. And they just looked... They were literally too posh to push. And I was stranded there, and I couldn't work out... I really would have needed you guys.
Well, they're here now.
In the end, a man threw me a rope. We had life jackets on, me and my son. I mean, the water was this deep. It was... I'm just going to give him the opposite end of rowing.
Yeah.
Another side to it.
What's the story now?
Cool story.
The views are in.
Guys, listen, try and be funny for your entire life.
and then give him
shot down by a rower.
There's a leak in your boat, pal. They weren't around in the 90s. Now, here's the thing. So your fame has kind of gone all around the world, and you guys have probably seen this. I'm sure someone's shown you this, but I don't think these people have seen it. That there's a video of children in Thailand. Have you seen this video?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's children in Thailand singing a special tribute.
Have you seen it?
No.
This is incredible.
It's quite bonkers. It's quite bonkers, this. But it's kids in Thailand singing a special tribute to the two of you and your Irish canoe.
Canoe, yeah.
Yeah. Performance, and we are ending 2016 with something really special. These guys have been selling out arena shows with their classic mix of club anthems with orchestral strings. Here performing right here, right now, and Lola's theme, please welcome Pete Tong and the Heritage Orchestra! Pete Tong, come and join us, and let's hear it for the Heritage Orchestra! Conductor, hello, sir. Come and have a seat, too. You sit down. That is, it's just brilliant, Pete. It really is. Yes, hello. That's Pete Tong. That's Pete Tong.
Hello.
Yeah. That's who that is.
How are you?
Listen, it's fantastic. And that is obviously off the album, Classic House, which is out now. And it's one of those things, I was saying to Frank, you kind of think, will this work? But it's just brilliant.
Yeah, we got asked to do a prom in 2015. And it got to the end of the night, and we were backstage and like looking at each other going, what are we going to do now? And it kind of went viral after that for a couple of weeks. There was this huge kind of groundswell of demand for us to do it again. We just completed 3 sellout arena shows, and it's just been the craziest thing I've ever done in my life.
Beautifully done.
We love it.
No, it's fantastic. And so the album is just great. Keep going, everybody. Listen, very quickly, it's almost time for us to pass you over to the fireworks and the bells, but before we do, just time for our final visit of the year to the big red chair. Who's there? Hello.
Hi.
Could be a great story. What's your name, sir?
It's Lewis.
Lewis, lovely. And what do you do, Lewis?
I work in acquisitions for a film and TV company.
Well, now, somebody's doing that. It's him. Off you go with the story, Lewis.
So, when I was a bit younger, I was on my way to my friend's birthday party, and that week, I'd just been dumped by my girlfriend, so I was quite upset, but my friend assured me that this would be the exact thing that I needed to take my mind off it. So I get there, I drink too much, and I pass out in the garden. A couple of hours later, I stumble upstairs, and I pass out in the bedroom on the coats. And a couple of hours later go by, my friend just starts nudging me. At least I thought he was nudging me. But my head's spinning, so I open my eyes, and my friend is on top of me having sex with a girl from the party.
Where is she? We went as far as we needed to go with that story.
How was he on top of him and she was... Where was she in the equation?
We'll get someone from fan art to explain it to you.
That would help. That would definitely help.
Okay, one more. Okay, this is it. This is the last one. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Alexandra.
Alexandra. And where are you from, Alexandra?
London.
London, the capital. And what do you do?
I'm a lawyer.
Oh, that's fine. What sort of law?
Commercial property.
Commercial property. Sure, it hurts no one. Off you go with your story.
Okay, so primary school, history week, I had forgotten to tell my mother that I needed a costume for the fancy dress competition. She was pretty cross, you know, night before, running around trying to cobble something together. Next morning, I find myself dressed in my dad's brown shirt, a pair of shorts of my brother, my hair scraped back off my head, and my mother's drawing something on my face with eyeliner. A couple of hours later, I'm going down a catwalk, finding all the teachers sniggering at me, and I have absolutely no idea who I am. It turns out that my mother thought it would be a great idea to send her 7-year-old daughter to History Week at school dressed as Adolf Hitler.
You can walk nicely, Well done! And of course, if you'd like to join us on the show and have a go in that big red chair, you can contact us via our website at this very address. And that is it for tonight, and indeed for this year. Please say thank you to all my guests tonight. Pete Tong, the O'Donovan brothers, Frank Skinner, James McAvoy, Marion Cotillard, and Mr. Michael Fassbender. Oh, have a very happy New Year. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Now, can I just say, those boys went all the way to Rio. They just left their medals on the table. I'll make sure they get them safe.